Hello, I'm some Scotsman with all the facts. On tonight's episode, we'll be discussing the topic of religion, wealth, power, and the recipe for a cracking lentil soup. Stay tuned, boys and girls. Tuck in tight, for we have all the facts. For centuries, mankind has changed, evolved, and grown beyond scientific comprehension. But one thing that has plagued society since the dawn of man has been who is our creator, who is our saviour, and who is God. Ladies and gentlemen, comrades, friends, listen here, because tonight I may have that answer for you. No longer will a question of which religion is the right religion matter, because the truth is that they may all be obsolete. That'll be alright. Jake O'Flynn was born on April 24th, 2003 at Queen Elizabeth Hospital, Lewisham. Little is known about Jake, and yet he has travelled across the world. From the ruins of New York to the fusion mills of China, right across the radiation pits of Europe. He has seen and done more beyond mankind's wildest dreams. And yet you trivial, negligible, inconsequential little apes at home have probably never even heard of this man. We at All the Facts have scavenged and hunted for any kind of archive footage existing of Jake. What we have found may shock you, disturb you, send shockwaves through your nervous system, rendering you unconscious. Ladies and gentlemen, Jake O'Flynn.
Yep, that's right. All of London is running smoothly thanks to me and my intelligence in business. Uh-oh, I dropped a coin. No worries though, I have enough coins to drop one and not care because I'm very wealthy and powerful. This is my father. He died in the Great War in 1835. He was an architect. Me and him built this great city and I'm very proud of the results. I own this bank. Ah yes, everything seems to be in order. Okay then.
Oh my god, he's calling a prostitute.
Don't interfere with my business. None of which has anything to do with prostitution, but maybe it is slightly illegal. But to do with cool illegal stuff like the mob. Not weird, creepy sex stuff. Yuck. Okay.
I'm going to get you, Buster. Yeah, I'm going to get you, Buster. Buster.
Where's my money, schmuck? What are you doing? Yeah.
I surrender. I can no longer compete with prostitute, pimp, Jake O'Flynn. In retrospect, it was wrong of me to cross local pimp owner Jake O'Flynn and his powerful prostitution business in Waterloo.
You're damn right, Jack.
To improve homelessness in London.
Please, I don't want to be on camera.
He doesn't think about homeless people.
How are you going to solve the homeless issue?
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to build houses and let them live in them. Cool?
Where are you going to build them?
I don't know. Somewhere where there's not enough. Where there's space, I guess, like here.
Well, so you're gonna build
one house there, one house
You're
there.
going to build houses in public parks and green spaces in London.
Yeah. Big what? What's the big deal? I don't get
Don't you think those people need green spaces in London?
No, it's just a lot of like hippie white girls being annoying. Come on. Homeless people need houses. We need to assess our priorities here. I think homeless people being cold and white girls crying are two very different things.
Why have you latched onto the idea of white girls? I didn't mention them once, and you've already decided that's the antagonist of the situation.
I really hope this video is not going to go public.
Maybe you should have.
Don't worry, we're just going to show it in.
Maybe you shouldn't have said.
Scandinavia.
Maybe you shouldn't have said horrible things.
I will. Hi there, I'm Jacob.
Think of London, small.
When I was a kid, there used to be fish in this canal. I'd go swimming in it. With my bare hands, I could catch enough fish to feed a family for a week. Every now and then there'd be a dolphin swim through. The whole village would come.
The village?
The whole village, yes.
How many lies do you know?
I know about 2,000 men, so I'd say about 1,900.
What are you reading, Jake?
I'm not reading anything. I'm examining my captains are allowed to go unpunished under their watch.
Your captains?
Yes, so I have a conversation with Balthazar and Lewis. This is unacceptable.
So how do your captains help you run the city?
Mate, I have a captain for every borough, and I have a sub-captain for every captain.
Where do you get these captains from?
I go to an orphanage every year and I pick 20. I look in their eyes, I see the hope and the magic, or I don't. So most children, there's nothing.
How do the captains exert your power?
Exert my power. They have swords.
Yeah.
I have guns.
So the government's in.
They have my authority.
The government's in their pockets, is what you're saying.
Government's in their pockets? No, I wouldn't say. I'd say we're in the government's pockets.
So you work for the government?
Oh no, sorry. The first thing you said, yeah. You don't talk to people when you're amongst them, okay?
What? How do you keep control? Do you ever lose control? Have you ever lost control, Jake?
Stop it.
You ever lost control? Jake, what's 1,000,000 plus 1,000,000?
It's 1 billion.
What brings you to the canal today?
Well, as you see, Louis, whose responsibility it was to clean all this, has left it. So I think Louis might be getting a informal warning from me.
So what's in the bag?
Puis is what I say. You don't need to know what's in the bag. It's not mine, someone else's.
So does it mind if I have a look in there?
No, don't look, don't look.
You said it's not yours.
It's my things, it's not my bag.
What are your things in there?
When there's someone like me, there's always someone trying to poison you, so you gotta check.
Does the stress ever get to you? You're a very powerful man.
No.
Do you ever lose control?
If you have a job like me, you shouldn't ever get stressed. You can't ever lose control. Otherwise there'll be a Louis or a Stanley or a Bartholomew waiting to take the reins.
Do you only hire men as your captains?
What kind of question is that?
Well, you've only mentioned male names.
I'm just naming my captains. Look, if I mention any female captains, then you'll know I have.
You're not a kind leader, are you?
I'm a leader. You can't be a kind leader.
Do you have any non-white captains?
Yes. Apu and Barak.
Jake, how much control do you have?
I have maximum control.
Do you control people's lives, over the way they live, that sort of thing?
There's no point being a leader if you can't control what people watch, what people see, what people do.
So okay, if you have complete control, why are there still paedophiles?
There have to be challenges in life for people to overcome. Never getting out.
There have been sightings of Jake from the Vatican City all the way to Iran. Some sightings have even been said to have taken place before he was even born. Songs have been sung in his name. There has been architecture built of him, biopic films, books, snacks, drinks, anything you can think of. And yet it's very likely that you've never even heard of him. And that's what makes him dangerous. This is perhaps the work of some spiritual guide, or perhaps a devil looking to conquer. If you see Jake, or indeed a Jake, out there, don't inform anyone. Just run. Because if he's spotted, it means we're all in trouble. I'm some Scottish guy with all the facts. Now let me divert your attention on how to muster up a cracking lentil soup. First, you need to...
What am I going to do with these two? I told you I wanted people Sunderland, Stoke and Derbyshire. I wanted that area locked up. He failed me yet again. I'm disappointed.
No.
Apes. I have 3 apes that could do a better job than you guys do. Just because you're a Jake doesn't mean I'm
You
going
got
to
any
cut you off.
food? I'm
I don't give a
kinda
shit.
hungry right now.
You're useless.
Listen, boss. I didn't. I'm sorry.
What?
I wasn't
I know
doing it
what
though.
you-
It wasn't me. I am a Jake after all.
How are we
You gotta
saying
be a little bit
nice,
nice,
not very
DNA.
nice? You're pathetic.
I'm sorry. I'm
You
sorry.
slobbering dog.
I'm sorry.
You sicken me. You sicken me.
I think he was in charge of that though. I think he
I'm
did
the
it.
boss here
It's
for
not
a
me. It
fucking
was him.
reason.
I think. Yeah.
Don't forget it, okay?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's ridiculous. Sainsbury's prices are
But
tanking.
I don't.
This is
I
our
don't
opportunity,
understand.
and we're not taking advantage. Sharks in
Why
their
am
car,
I
they're going
being
to swarm
yelled
us
at?
up.
I don't.
Send in the
What?
crowd.
What is it, mein Führer?
I want another Jake made.
But Mr. O'Fan, we do not have the facilities to carry out another cloning operation.
No. I don't want to hear it. I want Jake's running London, I want them running Libya, and I want them running Luxembourg, okay? We don't have the men for it right now. Look at these fucking specimens you've cooked up. I hear you're the #1 scientist in Germany or whatever, and you're cooking up this shit? It's not good enough.
But
You'll carry out this operation, or I'll have you deep fried. What's that? I didn't hear.
yes, mein Führer, I will do it for you. Anything you wish.
Make sure to keep an eye on this Scottish rat, huh? It'll have to be just one eye because, you know.